Members of the press and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official launch of imisanzu, and thank you so much for joining us today. So my name is Philaine Havirwe, and I am part of the RSSB team, and I will be your MC for today. So today we are launching imisanzu. So it is our innovative platform that is going to revolutionize how our members interact with social security services. So we are really excited about it. So we are celebrating this milestone in our digital transformation journey, and also an opportunity to give our members a first-hand opportunity to experience imisanzu's convenience and efficiency, and that it will provide to their day-to-day lives. So I would like to acknowledge the very hard work from our team and their dedication that they have made to make this platform possible. So a round of applause for them. So we have an exciting agenda today, and I would like to take you through the agenda quickly before we get started. So first, we are going to welcome our CEO for him to share his opening remarks. Following the CEO speech, we are going to welcome our product owner that will guide us through the live demo of imisanzu platform, and he will also highlight the key features of the platform that makes it interesting. And after the presentation, we will have a Q&A session, so this is your time to ask all the questions that you have and learn more about imisanzu. And finally, we will welcome our Deputy CEO for her closing remarks. So before I go, I have a couple of announcements for you. So in case you would like to access the internet, you can access KCC. It's open and doesn't require a password. We also have people in the back and laptops in case you would like to try out imisanzu firsthand. So make sure to access it on your phones or in the back in case you would like someone to assist you. And finally, before I leave, I would like to welcome our CEO to take the stage and share with us the vision and plans for imisanzu. Finally, on behalf of the RSSB team, I would like to thank everyone who have made this possible, and I hope that before you leave today, you will understand the benefits and importance of imisanzu and what it can do for you. So thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I want to start by acknowledging our board members here present, distinguished guests, and members of the press, and all members of RSSB here present, assuming everyone included, but those who might not belong in that category. I have just a few words, because what's ahead is far more exciting than what my opening remarks. First and foremost, I want to thank you all for making time throughout your day and responsibilities to come be with us as we celebrate a milestone, one of the many milestones of launching imisanzu platform, which really puts the power of information in the hands of our members. For most of you, or all of you have been following up, RSSB since 2020 has embarked on a journey of transformation to become a truly member-first, data-driven, high-performing institution. Member-first and data-driven is what today is all about, and ultimately high performance once our members are happy with the service we provide. Member-first because the platform you're going to see today puts you at the center of what we're doing at RSSB. It empowers you as our member with the right information to be able to correct, adjust, or drive your own contribution and your future when you actually need the money in your retirement. Imisanzu is the result of RSSB listening to our members and addressing the most pressing issues from the 1,600 members who queues at Kitukiro branch to 1,800 members who queue at Nyarugenge branch every month, trying to figure out the latest statement on their contribution, trying to figure out if they have gaps in that contribution, or because they need a document they need to submit to someone, or just to have an idea of just how much is saved for their retirement. It's been one of the most fulfilling experience working with our members. One thing we have learned at RSSB is that we cannot succeed without you working with us. We work for you, but we cannot succeed without us working with you. And for the team of engineers and business analysts and everyone involved who worked with our members, different stakeholders to make sure we get it right, we want to thank you. I think you deserve a round of applause for the hard work. And we want to thank ultimately our members who, when we bother them on the queues, took time to give us the right feedback we needed and to try the product so that we can make sure by the time we release it, it's actually right. The product you're going to see today has been in pilot, and just to tell you how much in need or the demand was, through a few months of pilot, we have over 46,000 self-onboarded members on this platform. So, and thank you. And from that self-onboarding, we've had over 8,000 queries resolved in a matter of a few weeks. And just to tell you the power of technology and the power of what can be done when you empower the member to actually drive to their destiny. We've had some of the very touching and fulfilling testimonies that for those who burn the candlelight in the evening, trying to make sure the product is working and we get it right. Some of the most fulfilling feedback received from a member telling you, I didn't know there was a gap of 5 years in my contribution. And oftentimes, the saddest part of this story is that by the time usually you get to find out, it's far too late. Some of the companies have already closed doors, and some of the companies are not financially in position to do that because it wasn't just for one member. If they skipped, it was probably for the whole company. So this initiative of starting with imisanzu, that actually showed the member how much has been contributed for them, is it enough? And actually, as you know, there's a voluntary contribution part of the pension that allows the members to top up when they feel they would like to, be better set at the end of retirement. The team, I don't want to spoil the presentation. The team is going to show you everything, all the features involved. But this allows not only to make sure employers are doing right by the employees, but also, first and foremost, empowers the employees to be at the forefront of their own contribution. One of the features that will be included as well is when there is a missed contribution, you will be notified so that you don't have to actually reach out or to find out by yourself. We will let you know that your employer has skipped a contribution for you. Again, if from an efficiency perspective, we don't have to deploy an army of agencies and people auditing everyone. You, our members, become our first line of defense so that we can fight for you. One last thing I would like to mention is it's a call for action. We work for you. I think when you say member first, it's really all about you. And as much as what you're going to see today is one of the many initiatives ahead, we have so much more throughout this year that will be released. As you know, RSSB has 6 schemes that we manage. Today is all about pension. So for the members of the press, today let's highlight the pension and what's happening with the pensioners, our members. But there's so much more coming when it comes to claims management, where we want to shorten significantly the amount it takes to pay invoices to a matter of weeks at most. Empowering health facilities and our members who need health services to get the drugs and the care they need. We are working on revamping our customer experience. If you ever feel the need to actually come see us at the headquarters on our branches, as we put more of the applications in your hands. So if you ever do, you're also going to meet a much better experience on how we handle your queries, how we address your problems, and how we serve you as our member. So my last one is a call for action. We need you to succeed. We work for you, but we can only be better if you are constantly engaging with us through many channels available, either through our website, through our free toll numbers on our call centers. We work for you, and something that, as a member-first, data-driven, aiming to be highly performing institution, we want you to know that, because if you need it, our job is to make it happen. And I'm very proud today to see that we've finally delivered one of the powerful applications that, for close to 1 million members that we have, to the 46,000 that we have, we look forward to having every one of our members self-onboarded and assuring that there's 100% compliance with everyone receiving the benefits as they should, and knowing what to do so they can plan ahead. One of the features you see is that you can actually calculate. You can say, how much would I like to retire with? And you can actually see how much you need to contribute on a monthly basis. The younger you know that, the better. And the earlier you start, the better. An informed member is a much better active member, and it's a responsible member and a responsible citizen. So thank you for being here. We're here for you. From what you see today and what else that is needed, we will do it. And before you leave, please try out. If you're not part of imisanzu yet, there are laptops in the back. Make sure you register and get you sorted. Make sure no one should leave here with a gap in their benefits or anything that we can address not closed. Thank you very much, and I wish you to enjoy the following presentation.
Thank you very much, our CEO, for the great remarks. So I'm going to welcome our product owner, who is going to give us the presentation for imisanzu platform. So keep an eye out for everything exciting about the platform. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. As Ifile mentioned, my name is Kagame Fratel, and I'm a product owner in the RSSB digital team. And I'm very glad that you are here today with us in this event of launching a new platform, imisanzu. I have the presentation, please. Thank you very much. I want to talk about empowering our future with this new platform, imisanzu. First, we are talking about imisanzu, which in English translate to contributions, right? But I don't want to start with talking about contributions, money, right? First, let's talk about Social Security. What is it, and why is it important? So by definition, Social Security is a program that provides financial protection to eligible individuals and families in the event of certain circumstances. So if you look closely, we have 3 keywords there. I want us to focus on the keywords, right? I'll start with circumstances, eligibility, and then financial protection. So what are some of the circumstances where you might need financial protection as an individual, right? You might be getting older and unable to work. There you need financial support. So in the field of economic, there is a concept called present bias, which refers to the tendency of individuals prioritizing immediate pleasure over long-term goals. I'm a millennial. For us, we're still young and we think we will not get older. But this is very wrong, I can assure you. We all remember, if you're my age, we all remember in the year 2000. So when we were in 2000, and we were hearing about a Vision 2020, we heard of it as if something which is very, very far, right? But look at where we are now, 23 years later. So if you were born in 2000, now you are 23 years old, probably you have a kid. So the times passes by very quickly at the level sometimes we cannot, imagine. So believe me, we will get older and we will at some point not be able to work. We will need financial protection, and we need to start thinking about planning our future before then. You might also get sick, or you are just a new mother, you had a baby, and you cannot go to work because you have a baby. You need to take care of your newborn. If you have ever got to a hospital and covered your medical bill 100%, you know how financial burden it can be, right? So you need financial protection in these circumstances as well. Or just maybe you can be injured at work. You can be injured, you can have an accident. We are always exposed to certain level of risk at our work environment. So these are some of examples of where you need circumstances. And if you look closely, we are all exposed to one of these circumstances, right? There are 3 pillars. I'll take example of pension scheme. There are 3 pillars for pension scheme to work, and there are 3 actors as well, right? First of all, you need to pay contributions. They are paid by employees. The contribution, they are deducted from our monthly salaries, right? We all know that because, of course, it is deducted from our monthly salaries. They are also employers, which is the second. The employer, what they does is they withhold the contribution from our salary, and they deposit it to RSSB. And what does RSSB do? They do provide benefits. So do you see how we connected the points, right? Eligibility, circumstances, right? You cannot get benefits if you're not eligible. To be eligible, you need to pay contributions. We can think that it is, it's a straightforward. If you pay contributions and your employer has deposited the contributions, you are supposed to get benefit. But we have seen in the last couple of months queries from our members that are surprisingly different from the reality what we just saw here. For instance, you can look at this person here. They are saying, hari amezi agera kuri 27 ntatangiye umusanzu kandi mu myaka itandukanye. Umukoresha tubwira ko arimo ashakisha amafaranga akazayatanga ariko turabona atabikora birimo gutinda. See, I want to talk about the pillars I just mentioned in the previous slide. For the scheme to work, all the 3 pillars, they need to work together and they need to work efficiently. If one of them does not work, it means the member, they are the one who pays the price. Look at this person. They have paid their contributions already, right? But the employer did not deposit the contributions. They are not able to benefit. So they are paying the price, yet they have paid their contributions. We have other cases there. You can look at this person. Ikibazo mfite nuko njya kwa muganga ntibamvure kuri RSSB kandi ntangirwa imisanzu yayo mumfashe mwabikemura igakora kuko ubu ndarembye rwose. This person is probably at the hospital and they are very sick. I've looked at that case closely. The employer did not pay the contributions as well. So this person is paying the price which they should not be paying. We have other cases, many cases. It's not only these ones. So these are just some examples I took. So what are we trying to do here? What are we trying to achieve? Remember there's 3 pillars I talked about. So what we are trying to achieve with this platform of imisanzu, what we are achieving is that we are bridging the gap between our members and RSSB. So this is what imisanzu is doing, bridging the gap between members and RSSB. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very glad to introduce to you a new platform, imisanzu, which is designed to revolutionize the way you manage your social security contributions. And with this platform of imisanzu, it ensures that your contributions are safely managed and accessible at your fingertips. Please. Wait, but it's just a platform. How does it do that? First of all, we provide you with a full visibility and history for your contributions, right? If we had provided a full visibility of the contribution to that person who was claiming for 27 months, this shouldn't have, it couldn't have happened, right? Now, we are going to provide you a full visibility of your contribution with a history, complete history, from since you started work first year up until today. We're going to provide you with timely notification about your contribution status. Did your employer pay the contributions? Yes, you get a notification. As if you get the notification for your bank account if you withdraw money or deposit money. We have also embedded customer support. So if you have any issue about any of our services, you can quickly reach out to us through the customer support, and we will be ready and very happy to support you. Finally, we have our pension retirement simulation. Remember I talked about that we are young and we think we will not grow older? So we have something for you. So if you go there, you can try to see how your pension will look like so that you can start thinking about your future before you get older and you are unable to work, right? How does this platform work? Simple. First, you go to your browser, and first, when we were designing this platform, we wanted to give a unique experience, because we know we are targeting our members, Rwandans. So we don't want to have complicated steps, sophisticated platform where it is only for techie savvy. So we want it to be usable by everyone. So if you, on the landing page there, you just need to provide your phone number. Then on the second page, you provide your details, your NID or your passport. You also provide your RSSB affiliation number. If you don't know it, we have a guidance on where you can, how you can find it. Then once I provide all of these details, you are in. You have access to the platform here. So if you look close, we have a lot of exciting features on this platform. First of all, you can, at a glance, you can see how many years you have worked, right? You can see how many years you have worked. You can see the average earning of average salary per year. And you can see, of course, on the right side here, you have your profile, where you have your NID, your email, your date of birth. You have a bunch of things. But you can expand, actually. You can expand one of there and you could look closely at the details of your contributions, right? Actually, I was so surprised to see that most people don't know their gross salary. And if you think of, I was so surprised to see that most people they know the net salary because of course it is what we get at the end of the month. But the gross salary, we don't know it, yet it is the base that we, RSSB, calculate your pension contribution based on. So you can expand and actually see the details of your contribution. You see your gross salary, your employer, your pension contributions, and the month. And that's the part I talked about pension simulation, right? So we can see this person has a total contribution of 5,700,000 something, right? So in RSSB, you can get your pension in two different ways. Either you can get it in a lump sum if you have worked less than 15 years, or you can get it as a monthly, on a monthly basis if you have worked more than 15 years. So for this person, for this case, it's obvious that they have worked for less than 15 years. And we encourage them to keep working until 2026, if you can read there, because in 2026, that's when they will have reached that threshold where they have worked for 15 years and they will be eligible for monthly pension benefits. It's not only that. So you can see we are providing a lot of information. You might find any issue with any of this information. You can simply click on that on the right button where we have a button called WAB. You just ask your questions. And we have, as I said, we have a customer support team which is ready to to attend any query that you may have and to get in touch with you so that it can be resolved in a timely manner. So, as CEO mentioned, we have been piloting this for the last few weeks or months. So these are our numbers today. We have 46,242 self-onboarded members. So these are the people who actually are using the platform, and they did this, they onboarded themselves without the technical assistance or any help from our staff. This is something they did it on their own, and they were very happy, and we are looking forward to see this number rising. Among these 46,000 people, we received close to 8,100 claims of different kind, different sort of kind, and we were able to resolve 6,000 claims in a matter of weeks. So this is a good achievement. So with imisanzu, when I started, I was talking about empowering. With imisanzu, I assure you our members are empowered. So you can see this person here, they are saying, muraho neza bafatanya ibikorwa bacu. Ngewe nta kibazo mfite. Ahubwo ukuntu mwaduhaye amakuru, ukuntu ubwiteganyirize bwanjye buhagaze, maze nkaboneraho kwishyuza umukoresha wanjye ari we, none mbonye baragabanyije ibirarane bari bambereyemo, murakoze mugume mutubere maso. See, this is what we are trying to do. We are trying to empower members so that they can actually get the benefit they deserve. You see, it's not just this person. We have a lot of them, right? The other one is saying, ntabwo ari ikibazo ahubwo ndashimira ku bwa serivisi nziza mwampaye, mwankosoreye izina mutabanje kunsiragiza, right? So this person, because of the maybe traditional manual processes, they were expecting to be a lot of manual processes, but we were able to actually update their profile without, the need of, running around. So, as a recap, I want us to look at this video, short video, so that we can actually try to understand better what is this platform is about. Thank you very much.
Do you want to know if your employer is depositing your Social Security contributions in a timely manner? Do you want more control and transparency over your Social Security contributions? Do you find it hard to access the information you need about your Social Security contributions? Are you looking for a user-friendly, efficient, and secure platform to access your contributions information? We have the perfect solution for you. Introducing imisanzu, our member-tailored platform designed to empower you to easily manage your Social Security contributions and efficiently access your information anytime, anywhere. The platform is user-friendly, secure, and easily accessible. With our platform, you can easily review your contributions, monitor your pension fund's performance, and make sure you're making the most of your retirement savings. Plus, you can always get in touch with our friendly and knowledgeable staff who are ready to answer any question you may have. With imisanzu platform, you can rest assured that your retirement savings are in good hands. Sign up today and take control of your future. This platform will help to 1. Provide 360 degrees online visibility of contributions. 2. Enhance transparency and accountability. 3. Improve accuracy and completeness of personal information. Provide 360 degrees online visibility of contributions. Access and verify your Social Security contributions quickly and conveniently. Get a clear understanding of your retirement benefits without any unexpected surprises. Our customer support team is available to answer any queries or provide feedback. Download your electronically signed contribution report for any official purpose. Stay updated with SMS notifications whenever an employer pays your contributions. Enhance transparency and accountability. with a goal of making sure that the contributions of our members are effectively and efficiently collected and managed. Our team of professionals will be adept at identifying non-compliant employers through the use of our profiling engine, which assigns a compliance score to each employer. This score will quickly and effectively help us to pinpoint those employers who are not adhering to the necessary laws and regulations. Our audit and enforcement department will be supplied with the data needed to carry out thorough investigations of any employers that have been flagged. Improve accuracy and completeness of personal information. We have received a large number of claims regarding the quality of our legacy data. To address the issue, Imisanzu platform allows members to collaborate with our customer support team in order to handle complaints related to their profile. How does imisanzu.rssb.rw work? In your internet browser, input imisanzu.rssb.rw. On the landing page, provide your phone number and then click Login. Provide your correct ID and RSSB affiliation number. After verifying that the information you provided is correct, click Confirm. If the provided data, ID, phone number, and RSSB affiliation number are correct, you should log in and be able to access your contributions, see your retirement benefits projection, your personal identifiers, download a contributions report, file a claim. Thank you.
Let's give a round of applause for Imisanzu platform. I hope that everyone is excited as I am, and I would like also to thank Fatan Kagame, who was the one who was leading the team to develop the platform Imisanzu. So talking about members first, twashaka kwakira. One of the members yaduhaye a very good feedback in the pilot. Professor Rwakabamba Silas, mwashwa kuzana ku stage, please. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I just want to tell you my experience, especially this one, which to me is very exciting. After working for about 16 years in Rwanda, I had reached my retirement age. Actually, I'd passed about 16 years and made a contribution enough to go on pension. And then I was appointed in a position which lowered my salaries. And that actually affected me. I then wrote to RSSB if I can get my pension. For some reason, I won't go into the details. I was told I can't get my pension. And the salary I was getting was going to lower my pension seriously. So I continued working, obviously. And I reached a point where I had to move out of that position. And let me not go into so much details. I requested I go to a private sector because I knew it would affect my pension. So through a private sector, I realized by that time that contributions have not been made by former institutions. So I started working with RSSB to make sure that the contributions are paid. Then they were paid, and I was in darkness, who had paid, who had not paid. And then I retired for 8 months. I got my pension. It was small. Eventually, somebody came and offered me a good job. He said, I'm working for an investor called Coventry Investor from UK. So I said, yes, why not? After all, there's the advantage and disadvantages of working and not working at this age. I don't know who can tell now. I mean, I'm presently now 76 years old. And I'm still working. And luckily, I got a permanent contract, and I can work as long as I'm still working. So as long as I can work, I'll work. And I'm enjoying my job. And I think I'm making a contribution to a lot of things. Now, I reached a point where I didn't know how much is contributed, how much, if I retire today, how much will I get? I was discussing with my daughter. For some reason, she's IT savvy, and she told me that, look, why don't you go to this platform? I went to the platform. Initially, I couldn't register myself. So I had to send a message to RSSB. They came back to me. They registered me. Now I could monitor my pension and the contributions. I realized a number of things. Number one, there are some contributions which were missing. Okay? Unfortunately, like somebody said, it was some private companies who maybe they have closed, some of them. So it will be difficult to follow up. That's all right. Number two, I realized that some months were put together. Instead of putting March and April separately, they put March and April into April. These are many instances. And then obviously I realized that I lost about 1.5 years of contributions. Then, but I realized how much if I retire today, how much I will get, which was very pleasing to me. Some things have changed positively, and I was very happy. Then one day, for some reason, I couldn't go into the platform to check whether every month I check whether I've contributed, my institution. Luckily, they contribute quite well. When I couldn't enter, I go on the platform, sent a message that, look, I'm blocked for some reason. Somebody called me from RSSB. Oh, you have this problem. Can we assist you? Okay, we have done it. You wait for a certain number of hours. I think it was 6 hours. You get it working. It couldn't work. So I called again, a number in RSSB. Eventually, Fraten came back to me. He said, look, oh, we saw your issue. Can we assist you? He said, if you have any problem, take this number of mine. You call me anytime. So I did it. Luckily, he sorted it out. Now at least I can monitor the way I want. The advantage is here for me, I can decide when to retire. And I know how much I'll be getting. Number two, I can now interact with RSSB. Why did you mix these months, not separate them? Number three, where I can now claim the months which were not contributed, I will do it because I have evidence. So I think this is an advantage for so many of the members who really want to monitor. And I think people should continue to interact. And I really thank RSSB. In the past, we were in darkness. We were totally blind. But now, I know what is going to happen to me in my future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Another round of applause for Professor Wakabamba Silas. This is one of the success story of the platform. And as you can see, it's not about just a system, just a platform, just an application. It's about the reality of people's lives. So without further ado, I would like to welcome if we have some good feedback or question or for a Q&A session. We would like to see if we have some people who would like to ask any question regarding the platform. Thank you so much. By the way, I did not introduce myself. My name is Lionel Ngendakuriyo, IT expert at RSSB, and I'll be really happy to take your question. Feel free. Kinyarwanda or English, we are open, or even French, if you're comfortable with. Thank you. I guess everyone is just impressed with the platform.
Excuse me, we have microphones here in case someone would we have a question.
Yeah. Thank you.
Micros, dufite micro.
I would like also to invite Fratan here on the stage to also help me.
Thank you. My name is Victor. I'm RRA employee. I'm representing Commissioner General in this event. I have a question, and probably I will get this opportunity to ask a question not related to what you come to demonstrate to us, imisanzu, but another related issue. In the case the employer is not paying an employee contribution, what is the responsibility of the employee to resolve that issue? And what is the responsibility of the RSSB? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Victor. Victor is from Rwanda Revenue Authority. Your question is, in case an employer did not provide my contributions, me as an employee, what should I do and what should I expect from RSSB? According to the law, the contributions are mandatory. Here we're talking about the formal deductions on your salary, pension, occupational hazard, maternity leave, RAMA, if your institution is part of the public sector or enrolled in RAMA, and also as well as a maternity leave. These contributions are supposed to be provided every month. And in case, and we really, first of all, would like to be happy to say that we are happy when we see that there are some employees who actually logged in the platform and saw that they did not see their contribution. It's something good. It's part of the visibility that Fratan was talking about. What to do then? The platform, first of all, we invite you by default to talk to your employer, saying, hey, you did not contribute for me in January 2019. I was getting paid. And this is the proof. And just simply that gives a good picture to the employer that, hey, now employees have visibility, which is one and amazing outcome of the platform. The second part is probably the employer did not contribute for me. We've discovered that some people get only to discover, and they get heartbreaking news seeing that in 2005, I was working for a company, let's say, called X, and they did not contribute for me. That's why with imisanzu platform, now you don't have to wait for 20 years to make sure they were contributing for you. You actually see it on a monthly basis. And if this is not contributed, we have embedded in the platform a customer service embedded in the platform where you can actually raise a question or a query, and our customer service will address to you directly. They call you. It's good that we have received the good testimony from professor. He called, actually. He raised the issue in the system. And our customer service calls you and does the follow-up. First of all, they need to make sure that you have, first of all, if the employer says or states that they have paid for you, they actually show a proof of payment. And as you may know, if they bring the proof of payment, it's very easy to track exactly where your contribution is, unless they are fraudulent. But in case they show their contributions, or in case they did not actually pay for you, it gets like a trigger to tell them that, hey, you need to make sure you are compliant full with RSSB. So as Fratan already explained in the platform, we're actually bridging the gap between the employee and RSSB, because we are targeting the members first. Munyamuryango kwisonga. Niyo gahunda, and icyo bizanafasha nuko abanyamuryango barezinze ikibazo muri system, tukora follow up. Bizatuma bakoresha batishyuye imisanzu y'abakozi babo n'imyaka 20 ishize. We'll be able to go back, and our audit and enforcement team is going to gukora akazi neza. Murakoze cyane, sinzi ko nasubije neza ikibazo cyane. Merci Victor. Thank you. Hello, Kibaza on the other side.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Now, my question is related to security of these people highlighting their issues. You said that the platform is safe. And my question is, we heard of people who even be hacking the National Bank of Rwanda, which means there are those kind of serious people who can maybe even get in the way the platform. Then, related to what you have been saying, it's like this platform is going to expose many employers who have been really not paying the contributions of their employees. Then, how safe the people will be once they maybe give you the informations, but maybe hackers get in and then expose also their identifications, and then maybe they get chased out of the job, or even misconsidered or mistreated because of the information or identification which had been released. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I did not get your name.
Oh, sorry, my name is Modeste Nkurikiyimana, and I'm from Kutraf, Rwanda.
Thank you so much. So Modeste is asking the question about the security of the platform, and the second is how safe is it for people to actually raise, I would say, to release information about their employer. We are actually, as you know, as you said, RSSB is mandated to be the one ensuring the full compliance of employers. It's the mandate of RSSB. So we want, first of all, to say that about the security, I don't know if you have tried it yourself. The platform is one of the most secure, I would say, in terms of, first of all, how seamless and simple it is to log in, and as well as security. We did not disclose this outside. We're actually doing a lot of, there is a special algorithm in the back which checks your phone number, your national ID, with the National Identification Agency. And this becomes very seamless. You don't have to remember to memorize passwords. We've seen with local platforms that some people are actually struggling to log in because you logged in like 3 months ago, and now you can't log in because you forgot the password and have to raise a question or a query again. Can you please reset my password? We managed to balance security and user experience. On the second question where you're asking, it is actually a very good question. So what we are telling to members that have seen such cases, first of all, they need to understand it's their right. Even our motto of imisanzu, it says, imisanzu yawe uburenganzira bwawe. And the second part, yes, imisanzu yawe uburenganzira bwawe. The second part is we have a whistleblowing policy that we are implementing. We want members to be able to actually share information to RSSB in a very anonymized way to them. And we've seen in the platform that most of them, they actually raising these flags for previous employers, let's say 5 years ago, 10 years ago. But even if it is your current employer, we are putting the right measures to ensure that people who are whistleblowers, they get protected. And as I said, our audit and enforcement team is not going to disclose to the employer who actually did this. But this is one of the pillar of the, I would say, the target of RSSB to become a data-driven. Our audits and enforcement are going to be more data-driven. If we have 5 employees complaining about an employer in a period of 2015 and 2016 that they did not, let's say, pay contribution, that should actually re-trigger a whole audit of that period for all the members. So that's what I can tell you for now, but I also invite you to log in the platform. You will see how you actually share and discuss with our customer service. Thank you, Modeste.
So it's never, if I do it, it's me. It's usually many. And those employers, as Lionel said, it's your rights. You're not claiming something that you don't deserve. It's your right. They're stealing from you and from your future. So if anything, not only you'll be protected from raising the flag, but we'll make sure not just you, but everyone else who has been impacted by the same employers is the issues addressed. So just wanted to give you that comfort as well. Thank you.
Thank you, CEO, for the clarification. We have another question. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Absolutely. Professor just added that the OTP actually makes sure that you are you, and you have the phone number in your hands. So it's also another good security feature of the platform. Thank you. Yes?
Murakoze, nitwa Jean de Dieu Bagirihirwe. Naturutse mu rugaga rw'amasendika y'abakozi mu Rwanda Central. Mbere na mbere ndashimira uburyo bugiyeho buzadufasha kumenya mu by'ukuri imisanzu y'abakozi natwe nk'abakozi kugira ngo igihe ibibazo byabaye tunabigaragaze mbere, rimwe na rimwe ibigo bitarafunga cyangwa se hatarazamo ibindi bibazo n'imisanzu itaraba myinshi, kugira uburyo bwo kubishyira mu bikorwa bikagorana. Gusa nagize ikibazo giteye gitya. Iyo urebye imibare itangwa n'ikigo cy'igihugu gishinzwe statistique mu Rwanda mu bijyanye na labor force survey, bitwereka ko 79.7% by'abakozi bakora mu mirimo itanditse, ibyitwa informal sector. Wareba uburyo iyi systeme idesigns, urasanga mu by'ukuri kugira ubushobozi bwo kuyikoresha bisaba abantu bakora ku buryo buri formal. Kandi wanareba aho claims ziva, abantu bafite ibibazo bigenda ubwiteganyirize bw'abakozi burya abenshi ntabwo ari abakora mu buryo bwanditse, abenshi ni abakora mu buryo butanditse. Nkabaza ntise ko bishobora kuzaba imbogamizi kuri ba banyamuryango bacu twavuga ko bari ku isonga, ugasanga habaye imbogamizi zo ku accessing iyi platform. Mwigeze mutekereza ku kintu cyo kuba hajyo nka USSD ku buryo na wa muntu ufite ka telefone gatoya ashobora gukoresha ubwo buryo nawe akareba uwo musanzu, kugira ngo mu by'ukuri system ijyeho ariko idufashe gukavaringa abantu bose cyane cyane abo bireba. Nako ga clarification nashaka kumenya. Murakoze.
Murakoze cyane. Jean de Dieu, arabaza arabanje gushima about the platform. Murakoze. Icyakabiri ikibazo cyanyu about informal sector, mubare munini ni abakoresha abakozi bari, and thank you for raising that, kuko muri gahunda nkuko CEO wacu yabimentioninze ko muri vision y'iyi platform uno munsi ashobora kuba ari pension zirimo, but the idea igitekerezo kiri behind ino platform ni ni poto, ni one-stop shop or one-stop center abanyamuryango bose bazahuriraho. Ntabwo azaba ari ku bya pension gusa, ntabwo azaba ari maternity leave gusa, azaba ari byose including ejo heza. And mu banyamuryango nkuko mubizi, informal sector is actually a big part yayo. Muri gahunda dufite, murakoze cyane ku gitekerezo, and no muri plan dufite, this is a living platform. Ukwiri uno munsi, ini version 1, version 2, version 3, version 4, dufite team ishinzwe kukwikoraho on a daily basis, tugendeye kuri feedback from the members. And your feedback mu mentioninze is one of the feedback n'abandi banyamuryango ba mentioninze. We want to make it easy ku banyamuryango ku accessinga platform bakoresheje USSD. Ariko platform ntabwo bikwiye gusa, na campaign ya awareness. Abantu bakwiye kumenya ko iyo platform ihari. Turi gukorana na communication team and PR team zacu kugira ngo ubwo buryo bumenyekane, abantu bamenye yuko birahari actually kwirebera imisanzu yawe niba umukoresha wawe atagutangiye. Abari muri informal sector niho tunabonera cyane cyane abantu bitwa casual workers. Casual workers, abanyakabyizi, arakora no munsi akagenda akora muri say tea factory, akaba hinduye akazi mu cyumweru kimwe, but ni itegeko ko batangiguye imisanzu yose. So murakoze cyane kuri icyo gitekerezo, and kiri muri gahunda nabyita roadmap ya imisanzu platform. Murakoze cyane, Jean de Dieu. Yes. S'il y a aussi des questions en français, vous pouvez aussi... Pas toi, Philippe. OK. Yes, Diego.
Hello? Yes, thank you. My name is Rita Kayibanda from the National Bank of Rwanda. Thank you, RSSB, for this great milestone. It's really an innovation in the market. I had also the same kind of question on inclusivity, but as a stakeholder, I have a suggestion. We all know that if you take a loan, let's say from a financial institution, and maybe you miss a few days or you miss 1 month, you receive a notification, either on a penalty that you get on what you're supposed to be paying. I would wish to see that these people who are in the informal sector maybe should be included in another type of information that you're sharing to us who are in the informal sector, either by SMS or by reaching out to them. We can use a lot of channels. You can say that this is the number that we have in the informal sector, and these are their contacts. You can maybe send a message or like in terms of an SMS so that people can get to know how they stand on the services that you give them. Another thing is on the claim handling. I would like to know how it takes. If I log into the system, I put there a claim, how is it going to be resolved, and how is it going to be closed? Will I get like a pop-up message? Will I have to come to queue and follow up? At the BNL, we created a platform called Inhumwa Chatbot. It's a chatbot that the consumers of financial services and products use to give a claim on the supervised institutions. But you'll find someone logging a complaint, and at the same time, we still need this physical contact with people. That person will still come. Or you just log in, and you take days without checking a feedback, and you find the queues are still there, or the physical complaints are still existing. I don't know whether there is that kind of interaction on the platform, where things will be resolved on the platform, and the engagements of physical people coming at the RSSB headquarters or offices is out. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Rita. So Rita is just thanking us for the imisanzu platform, as it is an innovation on the market, and she is also asking about how the interaction when someone raises a claim with the members. Thank you so much, and I think I agree with you about the inclusivity with all the layers of the society, including casual workers in the formal sector. And this is, as I have already explained to Jean de Dieu, that this is part of the plan, and including notifications, live timely notifications, the same way as you mentioned as a good example of when you take a loan and then you miss. So this is something that should be part of the platform. And the second part you mentioned about interaction with the platform. Interaction with the platform. The platform, well, as you said, it was how we handle the claims from members and how we resolve them. So how does the platform work? It's very simple. The idea behind every thing we do or every product that we do is, first of all, we know that we are not dealing with people with a very good background in terms of computer literacy. So we embed a great user experience, whether doing a self-registration, viewing your contribution, understanding in an ambiguous way what is actually in the platform, because it is going to help members also with the retirement, I would say, social security literacy, which we have noted that people do not have. And what you are proposing is also, again, an improvement to a good feedback for the platform, to include a live chat with directly our customer service, the same way what you've done for BNR. But our scenarios here are a little bit more complex, and we wanted to automate it in a way that we could solve many claims as fast as possible. As the CEO mentioned, today we have 46,000 members who have onboarded on the platform, but the target of mainly, we expect more than 600,000 people to actually onboard on the platform. And our customer service is actually is ready for receiving and handling all the claims. And the way the platform is built in, I really invite you at the end of this session to show you a demo at the back when you log in, how you could easily raise a claim. And by raising a claim, you basically provide specific information in a very simple way. We want you to be able to do that in less than a minute. We don't want you to go and fill a long form online, but we want to make it easy for the members. And based on that claim, we have a customer service which is in charge of actually contacting you and asking you extra information. People are not always asking about contribution that were not given. Some people are actually saying that, my name is not correct. My name was not, there is a typo in my name. And this probably came from the fact that when they were actually registering in RSSB, let's say 20 years ago, the name was not probably well entered in the system. So thank you for the feedback, and it is well noted that it's part of, we will also add as a version. So I think my Fraten wants to add something. Quick.
Yeah, I just want to add on what you just said. Thank you, Rita, for the suggestions. On the first suggestion she made, I think it is a very good is a very valid point. And I want to mention that it's actually a part of what this platform offer, reminders and notifications. So when, as we mentioned in the presentation, when your contributions are made, you will get a notification. And I think that will help so that you know that your contributions have been paid or not. In terms of the process, what you asked about, what will happen if I raise my issue on the platform, what will happen after? Maybe I can tell you that we have a team of we have a customer support team which actually receive these claims from this platform. And our process is that once this query is received, they call you back I think we had the testimony, they call you back to follow up until that query is resolved. So if it is resolved, they inform you. So there is no need actually to follow up, to come to the RSSB branch to follow up to know exactly the status of your query. So they call you back. And one thing I think actually I agree is that maybe we can also add another notification so that once your query is resolved, you can also get notified through SMS, but we still call you. So to make sure that you actually, it is 100% resolved. And what we are looking for most important is to understand and to hear from you that you are happy. So I think, thank you for the feedback.
Thank you so much, Fatan, for the clarification. Murakoze, any other, do we have more questions or good feedback, you know? It can also be a good thing to share with. I think there is someone here. I think probably we can take the last question. Because after this session, we have also a networking session. You can also ask more, detailed explanation. Murakoze cyane. Yego.
Murakoze. Nitwa Troteya Uwimana. Nurutse mu muryango nyarwanda w'abari muri pension. Mbanje gushimira iri huriro mwadutumiyemo, ariko nshimira by'umwihariko ikigo cya RSSB n'ubuyobozi bwacyo uburyo bita ku bibazo by'abari mu kiruhuko cy'izabukuru. Ikibazo cyanjye kijyanye n'imisanzu abari mu kiruhuko cy'izabukuru bagiye badatangirwa n'abakoresha. RSSB yakoze akazi kabo ko kwakira ibibazo no kubikurikirana, ariko bigeraho abakoresha bagombye gutanga iyo misanzu y'abakozi itatanzwe bikadindira. Bikadindizwa ahanini nuko haba hari n'ikibazo cya mande bagomba gutanga. Itegeko rya RSSB rikavuga ngo abo bantu bafite ibibazo by'imisanzu bagomba kubona ibisubizo by'imisanzu yabo ari uko abakoresha bamaze gutanga nayo amande. Bigatuma rero serivisi bari bategereje guhabwa idindira. Nagira ngo mbaze ese uyu munsi RSSB hari uburyo iteganya kugira ngo abo bantu serivisi bategereje ishobore kwihuta. Murakoze.
Murakoze cyane, ni Protea. Murakoze cyane ku byo mutugejejeho. Muri kubaza abantu bagiye mu zabukuru batangiye retirement muri pension, ariko hari imisanzu itatanzwe. Ino platform iyo nyene ntabwo yashobora gukora ibintu byose, ikenera team iri inyuma. Iyo customer support twavuze team ni team yashizweho vuba, nayo izananye na platform ku buryo ishobora gufasha umuntu end to end kuva ikibazo aho gitangirira gushika kibaye fully solved. Turashaka no kubasaba yuko twagetinga twabaha contact zacu, tukagetinga contact kugira ngo tubafashe twumve cases z'abo bantu. Kuko twabivuze mu byukuri dushaka yuko abanyamuryango bishima. Dushaka ko abanyamuryango bumva ko hariho kwitabwaho and k'ibyo bari kubarabaza n'ibyo bari gusaba byumvikana. Nibyo dushaka kubemeza, and ikoranabuhanga hano rizadufasha cyane mu gutrackinga, kumenya no gukora icyo twise follow up, tumenye ko ikibazo cyakemutse burundu. Nashaka kubaza niba Joseph arico or
Murakoze ikibazo kiza mutugejejeho. Hari igihe koko bitinda mu gukemura ikibazo kikaba kizwi kiri gukurikiranwa ndetse n'abakoresha barakemeye bakajya muri iyo gahunda y'amande no gutangira kwishyura ibirarane. Icyo duri gukora mu mpinduka zose ziri kuba muri RSSB, muzi ko hari amategeko ari kugenda ahinduka nayo ajyanye n'igihe tugezemo kugira ngo tubashe korohereza abanyamuryango, nubwo dukomeza dukurikirana abakoresha kugeza naho dufatira ibintu byabo, kugira ngo kuko ntabwo bakomeza muri business, hari abarenganye, abo mwarenganyije, wowe ugakomeza ucuruza ukora ibyo ukora, ariko hari umunyamuryango wabakoreye akajya mu zabukuru ariko we ntahabwa ibimugenerwa. Turi kuvugurura amategeko, ariko n'ubu ngubu ngira ngo muhabwa ibyo batanze ariko imibare ihinduka ari uko babashe gutanga ya yandabura. Icyo dushaka kongeramo ni imbaraga z'itegeko kugira ngo igihe byatwaraga kugira ngo nimba tugomba gushyira muri cyamunara gufunga amakonte byihutishwe, aho kugira ngo wamukoresha akomeze akora ibyo akora imirimo ye y'ubucuruzi ariko hari abo yarenganyije atageneye ibyo bagomba. So ibyo mu mikoranire usanga tuzakomeza kuba hafi no gukomeza kubamenyesha uko bigenda, ariko buri muri gahunda kugira ngo tugabanye umwanya bitwara iyo banze kuva ku izima. Ntango dushaka kugurisha umutungo wa business cyangwa gufunga amakonti, ariko mu nyungu z'abanyamuryango niyo bibaye ngombwa turashaka ko bizajya byihuta kugira ngo kandi igitungura nuko iyo bigezaho abenshi amafaranga araboneka. So turashaka kugira ngo rero tugabanye umwanya byatwaraga twongeremo imbaraga umunyamuryango ntarengane kandi ibibazo bishobora gukemuka.
Murakoze cyane. Thank you CEO kuri your explanations. Nkuko mwabyumvise ino ni step ya mbere, ni milestone, ariko urugendo ruracyasigaye. Twashaka kubabwira yuko gahunda yacu ya 2025 nuko gahunda services zose zitangirwa ku ma branch, services zose zisaba impapuro ukaza kuri branch ukaza kuri headquarter, dushaka kubikora mu buryo buri digital ama services yose aba ari fully online. Iyo platform ni imisanzu izakomeza ijamo extra features. Murakoze cyane. Nashaka ni inviting our deputy CEO Louise Kanyonga to give closing remarks. Please, round of applause for her. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Lionel. Thank you very much to the team. My role here is very simple. It's to really express our sincere thanks and gratitude to all of you who have made time from your busy mornings to be here with us today as we launch this very important product. And I think Lionel said it best. What we're doing here today is not just launching a product. It's not about a digital platform. It's really about people. It's about improving people's lives. It's about making sure that we're helping you to secure your future. And so I want to echo what everybody who has come up here has said, which is to really thank the team behind this. Njirango, ikintu kiri very unique hano, nuko mubona yuko izi system nubwo ziri, very digital, ni young Rwandans who are behind it. N'abanyarwanda bazubaka, abanyarwanda bato. Babumva bazi ibibazo mufite rero bashobora kubaka system ziri ziri responding kuri ibyo bibazo, ariko bivuze yuko na information yanyu yose iri mu Rwanda, data yose iri mu Rwanda, nta nta mpungenge mwakagombye kugira. We are really securing your data and your future. So please, a round of applause to the excellent young team that is behind these products. On behalf of RSSB management and even the board, if I may, we are very proud of you. As the CEO said, I think our top priority as RSSB is to make sure that we're serving our members better, making sure that you're getting everything that is due to you, all your rights. And so we really hope you come with this platform that you'll have peace of mind. Nyango Professor Wakabamba niwe bivuze neza yuko he's at peace. Arabizi najya mwiza in his retirement, what he's owed, what he's due, and with that information you can also start making plans. I hope cyane kubato mwumvise yuko atari gutegereza igihe ugera muri retirement, ariko iyo ufite iyi information it helps you to make decisions even about your career today. What career moves are you making? How do you plan for your future? So we really hope that this platform will not only help you in your retirement but also today as you make the right decisions. And finally, I just want to add to the CEO's call of action. We hope that every single person in this room will be an ambassador for imisanzu Please make sure you do not leave before registering. The IT team here knew everybody that was coming. We invited you, so we made sure that we have all your information. If you don't have, hopefully you know your number and your ID, your phone number and your ID, but if you don't have your Social Security affiliation number, we can access that information for you. So please make sure that you do not leave without registering for imisanzu. Please tell your employees, tell your colleagues, tell your family, tell everyone about this platform. Use it. Importantly, give us feedback. Like Lionel said, at RSSB, we're not afraid of feedback, good or bad, because it helps us to be better. So give us your honest and candid feedback. As the IT team said, this is an iterative product, so with your feedback, we'll be able to improve it and continuously make it better. You can give us that feedback either on the website, as we said, but you can also call our customer call center at a toll-free number, 4044. Please call them. They are ready to serve you at any time. So as Professor Lwakabamba said, I want to invite all of you to step out of the darkness and into the light with this product that we have launched here today. We want to put the power back in your hands. We want to help you towards a financially secure future. And so with that, distinguished guests, on behalf of RSSB, I'm very honored to declare imisanzu officially launched. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a fruitful day and week. Thank you.